During this next period, I'm going to put on some music through my computer, so I don't think you'll be able to hear me speak. So just follow what I do, because we'll be doing warm-ups. We're going to do some warm-ups. Inspired by Kukua African dance exercise. So you just follow, keep your eyes peeled on the screen. A little lower. Reaching sideways. And you can see I'm sort of straightening one leg as I go to the opposite side, right? So there's a long line. I'm going to go slower. And then I'm just going to dip down. Same movement, just reaching down. Okay. I get warmed up pretty easy. Because I'm carrying extra weight, you may be too. So let's see what we can do. This one. And then just change, do it twice. Sort of open, twice, and then change, and then change. Let's do inspired. So just pick up your leg, pick up your arms. Do something joyful and feel like you're dancing for your ancestors. So the arm that goes up, opposite leg. Like you're like, wee! Just have fun, keep moving. Good. Shoulders. Keep the legs bouncing while you circle the shoulders. Shake the wrist. Ready to come down. Reach. This is so nice and fast, right? Little dip in the middle. Okay, let me see. So I just clasp one over the other. Up. 4, change. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just think your ancestors are happy you're moving and you're praising them. Whatever your ancestors, wherever they come from. Good. And hopefully you feel warmed up. Shake it out. We're going to do sun salutation now. Nice and slow. I'll try to talk you through it as well. Palms together, standing at the front of your mat, feet apart. Just pause here. Hands at the center of the chest. Just do the best you can. It's not about perfection. Inhale, bring your arms up, straight up, look back. Spread your fingers wide and we're going to hold. And just stretch the front line of your body. Inhale. Exhale. Bend forward, touch the ground. Let your head hang. Check out your pedicure. Right leg back. And drop the knee. Look up, lunge. I should say look forward, not too much up. Hold your lunge. My right leg is back, and I'm dropping my pelvis forward and down. So you don't want to stay back here. You want to go into the stretch. Leg back, palms flat, downward dog. Hips up in the air. And then pedal your feet, pedal your feet. Stretch out the backs of your toes. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, low cobra. No weight on your hands. Breathe. Inhale. Push yourself up. Back to downward dog. Take a few breaths here. This time also really bend the knees. Focus on the knee bend. Move your hips from side to side so that you feel a stretch along the side of your ribs. We're going to bring the left foot forward. Inhale. You may need to help that foot forward. Lunge again. We'll hold here. Look to the side. A little micro movement. And then tuck your right foot in. We're going to step forward. Exhale, fold forward. And come on up. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, palms together. And you're back at the front of your mat. Perfect. All right. So you may have a little bit of space too. So that's why I'm not bringing my arms out to the side. You probably didn't care. You bring your arms straight up, that's fine. Okay? We're going to do the left side now. This is a great way to warm up. You can see it warms up your spine, your legs, your hips. Okay, let's do the other side. And before we start, I want to invite you to, rather than the tummy being completely relaxed, pull the belly button slightly in towards the spine. So it's almost like you're creating a girdle for your organs, giving them just a little strength, okay? So it's not a tight pull, but it's a little engagement, okay? So I'm going to say that engage, engage all systems, and palms together. We're going to do left leg. Inhale the arms up, stretch back. We smoothly come forward, exhale. Left leg back to lunge. Drop the left knee. We're just going to hold an extra breath here. Right leg steps back, palms flat, downward dog. Exhale. Breathe. Come forward, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin in that order touch the ground. Inhale, cobra. A little higher if you'd like, a little weight on your hands. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Now we started with the left side, so now it's the right leg. Steps up. Look forward. Left leg steps up. Fold forward. Bring your arms up. Inhale, they're by your ears. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale. Drop your arms. Center of the chest. Good. How do you feel? Shake out your wrists. You might not be used to putting weight. Most of us aren't used to putting weight on our hands in that way, like in downward dog. So take a little pause. We're going to do one more time. Okay, our gentle sweatpants yoga. We're going to do right and left one more time. And this time we'll just take one breath for every movement. One breath for every movement, okay? All right. Remember to engage the abdomen. So we'll start with right leg again and stepping back. All right, so front of your mat. And I'll just give you the major cues, okay? Arms by your side, exhale. Inhale, exhale, palms together. Engage the abdomen. Inhale, arms up, arch back. Exhale, folding forward. Right leg back. Left leg back, downward dog. Exhale. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Cobra, inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left foot up, steps up between your hands. Look forward, look up. Right foot steps up, forward fold. Inhale, lift the arms, engage the abdomen, stretch back. Exhale, the palms can come right back through the center. Good, pause right there, hands to the heart. Good, just take a few breaths. You're doing great. We'll do the left side now. Feel rooted through your feet. Connect to the ground. Lift your toes up, in fact. Spread them out. Like your fingers, like I'm holding up here. Spread them out. So toes might be like this. Spread them out. Place them back down. Connect in to Mother Earth. And through Mother Earth to the ancestors. Engage the abdomen slightly. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Left leg back. Lunge. Right leg back, downward dog. Inhale, forward plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. We're going to hold downward dog here as Percival joins us. He is doing relaxation right now. He's not following the flow. We're going to inhale the right foot up in a moment. Inhale, look forward, right foot up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up, engage the abdomen, stretch back. Exhale, palms through the center. Thumbs touch the breastbone. Beautiful. Shake it out. Shake it out a little. So with yoga, we never want to create any tension. The whole point, and that's getting lost more in modern yoga, but the point is to get you really relaxed and open the joints, open any blockages at any of the joints, the hips, the shoulders. So here, just circle the wrists while we just breathe. So the root chakra very much has to do with the lower part of the body, the legs, the feet, the whole pelvic bowl, connecting in through to the sacral chakra, okay? So they are connected. So a pose you guys know I love is goddess pose, feet wider than hip distance apart, toes flared out. Now check, your knees should just line up with your toes. So your knees should not roll in or out. They just line right up with your toes. Okay, so adjust your feet so that's the case. Bring your arms up, bend them, exhale, and just come down. Engage the abdomen, belly button to spine. Just a little bit. Drop your tailbone. We're going to hold here. Going to have the palms forward. Let's do Yana Mudra, Yana Mudra. To make this harder, if this feels too easy, just bend your knees more, okay? If you need it easier, come up more. Okay, this is easier, this is much harder. I'm gonna stay somewhere in between here. Breathe, especially because I gotta keep talking. So, deep breath, lift the toes up, place them back down and feel really rooted. We really want your legs to almost start trembling. So we're gonna hold. We're going to hold. Feel warmth through the legs, through the thighs. Powerful muscles that connect us down to Mother Earth, to the land. Breathe. Drop a little lower, drop a little lower. And come on up. Step the legs together. Hopefully you start to really feel some warmth through your legs. Okay? Standing in mountain, feet together, everything straight. Drop your arms by your side. Top of your head up, slightly engage the belly. Close the eyes and notice how you feel from the sun salutation to goddess pose. I feel tingling my whole body, my fingers. I feel the warmth of circulation, okay? Doesn't have to be esoteric, but what that is, when we move our blood, we move our chi. Chi is our life force. Let's do goddess one more time. Feet wider than hip distance. Engage the belly button towards the spine. Arms out to the side, exhale, bend. Yana Mudra. Exhale, come down. We're not going to hold as long. Just see if you can go a ½ inch deeper into goddess. Elbows are out to the side, elbows out to the side. Breathe. And we're going to transition. This is a nice transition I often do. We're going to turn towards that left leg into warrioress. Turn. And the left foot is now pointing forward. The back foot, note my heel is off the ground. I'm in a lunge. I'm using the wall here just to stabilize. You can do that as well. So try not to bend that back knee. Straighten that right knee. You're facing the short end of your mat. Just bring palms together at the heart and just say, I am strong. Repeat that to yourself. If you need to, you could have your hands on your thigh. I am strong. Inhale. Release the pose. Turn forward. Breathe. We're going to pass through goddess again. Remember, modify as you need to. Easier, just bend a little bit of the knees. Harder, bend more. Okay? That's up to you. There is no yoga police watching. We're going to go to the other side. Drop your arms. Turn towards your right foot. The right toes now point to the edge of your mat. Turn your left foot in so that you're in a lunge with your left heel off the mat. Left heel off the mat. Repeat the mantra, I am strong. Engage the abdomen. You may feel a little unsteady here. Just do the best you can. You don't have to bend your knee as much as I am right here. Hold it. Turn back, goddess. Whew, last time. Sit low. Step the feet together. Feet are either together, or if you're relatively wide-hipped or have, some sumptuous thighs, separate the feet to just in line with your legs. That's easier to balance, okay? That's what I'm going to do. Inhale. Bring the arms up. Praising the ancestors. Hands down. Feel that you're gathering the energy of the sun. Inhale. Like you're circling the sun with your arms. Look up, look up. Gather that energy. Bring it down. I'm going to do one more time silently so I can really feel it myself. Right through the center. Excellent. Breathe. And remember, stay relaxed. Drop the arms, shake them out. Shake it out. Shake out the leg. Shake it out. Shake it out. Shake it out. All right, we're going to do a balancing pose now. So you should have a nice, gentle sweat. It's actually okay to, and considered good, to rub literally the sweat back into your skin. The yogis said they knew thousands of years before science that we lose nutrients and through our sweat. And so they're like, it's okay to actually rub the sweat in. Of course, you'll shower afterwards, but that helps us to basically, they say, not lose some of the subtle elements in our sweat, especially if you're having a fairly clean diet and so on. If you feel that you have a lot of toxicity, then you could wipe off the sweat, if that makes sense. Okay? Let's do some balancing. I want to do a different balancing today. I often do tree, but I'm going to show you what we're going to do first, and then I'm going to talk you through it. All right, so what we're going to do, just watch and bring the arms up by the ears. But just watch first. I'm just going to go. Ideally, aim to get your body from your fingertips to your heel in a straight line as you balance. Okay. And palms together. Okay? So I just stepped forward onto a straight leg, and it's like a scale. In fact, some schools call it scale pose. So this is your leg, and then the body like a T. Okay? It's harder than it looks. Are you ready? Let's start with the right leg. Okay? So engage the abdomen, belly button towards spine. Go ahead and bring your arms up. Arms by the ears, fingers pointing to the ceiling. Take a step with your right foot. You feel really grounded through that right foot. And you really have to engage the tummy here because that's part of the balance. Inhale. Now it's hard for me to talk and balance. That's actually very tricky. So we're just going to go into it together. Begin to lean, bending at the hip. And you may only go this far. Look, if you want to see what I'm showing, and that's fine, right? Mini scale, okay? So we're going to go into it. Try to hold for 1 or 2 breaths. Don't forget to engage the belly button. Step the legs together. Shake it out. When you're in the balance, look straight down at the floor. Your head looks straight down. The head is in line with the arms, ideally, and just find a spot on the floor. So in any balancing, as you may know, you have to have a visual focus. What does this do? This gives us concentration, right? Engage the abdomen. Arms up. Stepping to my left foot forward. I'm flexing the right foot as it lifts into the air, or you could point, but flex is generally better. It engages the muscles better. So you can see it's very hard, don't try this to talk while you go into the pose. Reach the fingers. And if you need to, you can bend the knee, like I was just going to come out of it, and drop the arms down. So it takes really good concentration, and it builds concentration, okay? So we could call that stick pose. I'll call it stick pose this time. Breathe in. Notice that your mind may feel a little bit quieter. Inhale, reach for the sun again. Exhale, palms together. And down. 2 more times. Inhale. Energy, prana, bring it down. This time a little different. Bring the arms up. And we're going to open them back to the side, like shaking your fingers, like you're clearing your aura. Down. Good. Shake it out. All right, my beauties. We're going to come down. Make your way down to your mat. How are you doing? How are you doing? We're going to inhale, exhale, and just sit for a moment here. Breathe in, breathe out. Bring the heart center to your focus, one hand on top of the other. And just, if you would like to now, connect with your ancestors by thinking of parent on either side. And what I like to do is just picture like a branch that goes out. You're connecting through the lineage, that is your mother's lineage. Just say, I'm connecting to my mother's lineage, and I'm connecting to my father's lineage. And then, of course, the tree begins to branch and branch and branch because each one had parents and they had parents, and it becomes a huge tree very quickly. So let's do that image. Let's bring that image to mind like the root of a tree. I'd like you to engage the pelvic floor. So pull up as if you were about to pee and you wanted to not, to stop it. That's the sort of a root lock, a mula bandha. Let's do a very light version of that, and then let's feel you're engaging with your family. Picture a tree and feel your spine as that tree. And then on the right side and then the left side, there's branching of the tree. Maybe up through the crown, actually. And then just begin, just in your mind's eye or intent, to connect to the male and female lineage. Now the left side is said to be the female side, but because of the way the brain works, it may flip for you. But just place feminine on one, masculine on the other. And just in your mind's eye, see a tree branching and just literally bursting like a Hollywood movie, bursting with the trees, with the leaves coming out, and just getting lush and lush and lush and lush with your ancestors. And you could say something like, I connect with the healthy ancestors, the healers, the kings, the queens, the guides, the healers, the teachers. So you're choosing to connect with the healthy, and ask a few to come forward to help you. Do that however you like. So if you're an artist, maybe connect with the artists and artisans in your lineage. If you're a healer, connect with the healers in your lineage. Let's do that together now. If you want to connect with more abundance, connect with the ancestors that were wealthy. Oh, beautiful. Extend the right leg out. We'll just pause. Trust that they are with you. Okay, we're good for time. Right leg stretches straight out, left leg bent. Bring the left arm up. We're going to extend through and reach to the right. And this really is going to give you a nice sense of relaxation after this practice. The right foot is flexed. You're stretching over the right leg sideways, sideways. We rarely get to stretch the side of the body. The side ribs are what you're stretching. Breathe. Left arm is by the ear. I do this often because, again, this is not something we do. We don't do movements sideways, and yet it's key. This is the gallbladder meridian, connects to the liver. Inhale, come on up. And notice how you feel. Again, if you're pretty healthy, just wipe the sweat into the pores, okay, until you shower. That's fine. Okay, let's do the other side. Left leg out. Flex the left foot. Inhale, right arm. Exhale, curve over that left leg. We'll take about 3 to 5 breaths here. Come on up. Bring soles of the feet together. Again, remember the feet connect to the root chakra. We're going to just gently rub the soles of the feet and actually then press with your thumbs. Press with your thumbs. Hold the big toe. So I'm making like a ring around my big toe. There are meridians that end there. Inhale. We're going to exhale forward. Just go as far as you can. So whether you're here, it doesn't matter, because as long as you feel a stretch in the inner thigh, okay? You could also just put your hands on your knees. And let's, again, slightly engage the abdomen. More advanced, if you'd like to, what you can do is take the soles of the feet and turn them up. Only do that if your knee is all the way down, okay? And we'll come forward. We're just going to hold 3 to 5 breaths, right? I'm using my elbows to help as well. Okay, breathe. And come on up. We'll repeat that side stretch smoothly. Lean back, engage your abdomen. Right leg out smoothly. Inhale, left arm over the right leg. My right arm is on the inside of the leg, and look at what I'm doing. Instead of facing towards the ground, I'm turning my torso. So my torso faces the opposite wall, faces forward and out, okay? So you get a side stretch. Breathe. Come on up, inhale. We're going to turn towards that left leg in what is called, yes, Percival, here, let's just turn. Tuck the back foot under, the left knee is bent, and this is a nice stretch to the entire lower body. Okay, so you may be much further up, that's fine. Left knee is bent, right leg is out behind you, straight, straight, straight. And all we're doing is rocking from side to side. You're on a cushioned mat, so your knee should not be bothering you. If your knee is, then go ahead and tuck the right foot under, okay? You do it that way. We're going to come back. We're going to release the pose. We're going to come back through the center and release. Let's shake the legs out. Bounce them up and down. All right. Let's go to the other side. So, right foot in, right? Left leg out. Side stretch first. Inhale, the arm up. Exhale, side stretch. And then we'll go into pigeon pose. So in yoga, you don't want to let the head just hang like this. See how that would be hanging? Keep it in line with the spine, if that makes sense. It can go a little bit, but don't let it just be like that, all right? You're still holding the head. Your muscles are engaged. Stretch through the side body. Now we're going to inhale, come up to go to pigeon on the other side. So we begin to turn. We use our hands to lift up, turn, point the left foot in this case. The right knee is bent. Hopefully you can see. The right foot is out and forward. Okay. And we just gently rock from side to side. Again, on my mat is very padded. I have 2 mats, so my knee is not being bothered. If yours is, tuck your foot and maybe lift the knee. Okay, or just keep it bent like that. See how I have my foot tucked, but my knee is bent. Okay, otherwise point the foot, and the idea is you want to sink down as much as you can. So we're working here with the root and the sacral chakras very much. You can feel we're getting into this part of the body where a lot of times there isn't as good circulation, depending on your health. Also, we sit in chairs, so we're sort of folding the body all the time. We don't often stretch like we're doing here. Breathe. And tuck the foot. Turn back to center. Soles of feet together. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Remember your variations. You can stay up. If you're further forward, you could turn the feet up like a book, like opening a book, and bring the chest towards the feet. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice. And let the weight of your torso bring you forward. If this is too much for you, you can always just place your hands on the floor because that'll hold some of your body weight. Okay? Deep breath. Coming up. Breathe. Stretch the legs straight. Bounce the legs up and down. Good. Keep going. Let's just check here. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. We should do a nice twist. So I'm going to show it on one side, and then I may have to adjust my mat for the other. You're going to come to laying down. You're going to come to laying down like so. And your arms, both arms would be out to the side. Okay? So just follow along with my voice. Because of filming, I can't quite extend my other arm out, but both arms are out to the side. You're going to bend the knees, lift them up, inhale. We're going to drop your knees over to the right. Okay? And this gives you a nice twist. Now, if, like me, if you're very wide-hipped, your head is going to be relatively low, in which case what I would do is put your upper body on a pillow. All right, that's a different option. So that way it doesn't trigger any acid reflux because you're not, your head and your upper body is not too low below your tummy, okay? And below your esophagus, if that makes sense. Now to come up, the easy way is to separate and bring one knee at a time. A little harder is engage the abdominals and bring both up together. Good. And we're going to go to the other side. So you can just take your leg to the left now. I'll switch sides. And your legs are over to the left. Beautiful. Now this is a nice stretch. You can hold for quite a bit of time if you like it. Breathe. And try to get in this case, it's the left knees. The knees are over to the left. So it would be get your right shoulder towards the floor as you breathe. And that's it's like a corkscrew, okay? Breathe, that's the twist. Is the opposite shoulder is trying to drop down. Usually it's in the air because we have shoulder tightness. So slowly this will happen. Now, engage your abdomen, lift the legs up. We're going to do a little abdominal work, ladies. Hands under the buttocks to slightly engage and tilt the buttocks, okay? What I'm doing is like a pelvic tilt. I should say, sorry about that, pelvic tilt. So my palms are down under the butt and really engage the abdomen here. We're going to bring the legs up and we're going to just do 5 leg lifts. Don't let your legs touch the ground. And I'm really pulling in my belly button as much as I can. And bend the knees down. Grab your ankles, or if you can just touch your heels, we're going to go right into bridge pose, pressing the hips up. Good job. Now I'm sort of rolling my shoulders in, pressing the chest up, pressing the hips up. Engage your feet. Remember, the feet and the legs are the root chakra. Press and slowly come down. 1 vertebrae at a time. Good. Hug the thighs to the belly. And we're going to go right into our cool down. Thighs into the belly. Let's do that stretch one more time. Drop your feet, hip distance apart. Grab your heels towards, if you can reach them, just touch your heels. Inhale, press the hips up and rock from side to side. See if you can get your hips a little bit higher. Right? Press and breathe. Lift the toes up. Lift the heels up this time. Press a little higher. Exhale, lower your heels, but stay. And your next exhale, come down slowly, 1 vertebrae at a time. Bring the thighs into the belly. Stretch the legs straight and just give a little stretch. It's really a forward bend, but upside down. Okay? So grab your legs and just pull them in towards you. Bend them, lower them down. Stretch the legs straight. And we're going into relaxation. Feet apart. Palms facing up. Take some deep breaths. Nice. So just stay right there. So you'll hear some music come on. Just let your body begin to relax. Let your body be heavy. Heavy body. Let your legs be heavy. Breathe in and breathe out. Just let go of your legs. The next exhale, let your torso be heavy. Palms facing up. Arms are heavy. Arms heavy. Shoulders relaxed. With the next exhale, relax your head and neck. And just notice the relaxation as your muscles ease and release any tension with each breath out. stay for one more minute. And Goddess, you're welcome to stay longer, laying down, and just let the video end. Just know a commercial may be put on by YouTube at the end. That's just normal. So if you want to transition now with me, take a nice deep breath in, stretch your arms, stretch your legs, point the toes, stretch, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, bend the knees, hug the thighs up to your belly. Wrap your arms around your bent knees, roll from side to side. Roll from side to side on your mat. Roll over to your left side. Push yourself up to sitting. Okay, so you're coming up to sitting. Now would be a perfect time to do ideally just grab some water maybe and go right into a meditation. Links for how to work with me, and if you'd like to be part of my meditation training that is live, that will be going live with me, not recorded, in person, learning how to practice mindfulness, click the link below to find out the start date and to enroll. Namaste.